From this AP, the first term is 8. The second term is letter A, and we are asked to find that. The third term is letter B. We need to find that. The fourth term is C, and the fifth term is D. So for us to get that, we write down first term. All right, first term is equal to A, and that A is number 8 from the sequence. Then the second term, all right, the second term is A plus D from our formulas, all right, and that is letter A. Okay, then the third term is A plus 2D, and that is letter B. Then the fourth term from the sequence, the fourth term is A plus 3D, all right, and that's letter C. Then lastly, the fifth term is A plus 4D, okay, and that's letter D. All right, so it's pretty simple. For us to get letter A, which is our second term, we'll just say our first term, which is 8. So we'll say 8 plus our common difference. 8 plus, but we don't know the common difference. This is how to get your common difference. All right, 44 minus 38 will give us our common difference, or 50 minus 44 will give us our common difference. And when you do that subtraction, the answer is 6. So we'll have 6 here. So the letter A is 8 plus 6, and that is 14. So our A is equal to 14. All right. Now for the second, or for the third term rather, which is letter B, for us to get letter B, we say B is equal to A plus 2D. All right, that's the formula for the third term, and letter B stands for the third term. All right, so we say B is equal to, A is 8, so we say 8 plus 2 times our common difference. Common difference is 6. All right, so we have B is equal to 8 plus 12, and 8 plus 12 is 20. So the B is 20. Now, for us to get the letter C is our fourth term. All right, so letter C will be equal to A plus 3D. All right, A plus 3D. Don't forget our first term is 8. So we'll have 8 plus 3 times the common difference, and our common difference is 6. So, all right, so we'll have 8 plus 3 times 6 is 18, and 8 plus 18 is 26. So letter C is 26, okay? Now for us to get the fifth term is letter D, and our letter D is equal to A plus 4D. So that's equal to 8 plus 4 times common difference, and our common difference is 6, all right? So what do? 4 times 6 is 24, all right? And we'll add it to number 8. When you do that, you have 32. So letter D is 32. Okay, so our first term is 8. The second term is letter A, and that is 14. All right. Then the third term is letter B, and that gives us 20. And also letter C is our fourth term, and these are fifth term. If you have any question on this AP, do well to drop your question at the comment section, and I will respond. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.